everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anisa, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and ring the bell. Everything I have linked to be linked to down below in the description. Let's get right into the video. So I've already applied her tips. These are the exact same full cover nail tips from Kiss that I used in my previous press on video for the chrome friendships I did. I will leave that up in the cards. All I did first was dehydrate with Me Secret Dehydrator and then prime with Net Like Lucy primer. And now I'm going in with just a small bead of clear because not that much of her natural nails actually exposed, but I do want to go ahead and seal it in just because it helps me with lifting. I'm using Real Nude by Natali Carmona. This nude just goes so well with her. It's just a pinky nude and it works, like I said, really well with her, and I really enjoy the formula. And I'm using it with some Acrylic Creamery monomer. And yes, this brush and dap and dish is from Bombnails. I will leave the link to them down below in the description. And as well as like my paper towels, all that is all in the description. And the clear I'm using is from Natali Carmona as well. And I'm going in and I'm just doing a nude base. And then after I'm done doing the nude base, it will be time for filing. So I gave you guys a bit of an up close of the thumb. Let me know if you guys like my new application style, and if if the thumbs are your favorite nails too, because they're my favorite nails. I don't know, I guess because it's like really, really wide. That's why it's my favorite. So there's more product to add and everything like that. But these are the nails not shaped on the sides all the way. It's just shaped enough to where nothing is touching the skin. And this is exactly what the nails would be straight out of the box. I didn't even file the tips yet. So yeah. I use the Panda 5-in-1 drill bit to really debulk this hand because this hand turned out a little bit higher than the other hand because this was my very first hand I did. It's still not bad. While I was doing it in person, it felt a lot worse than what I'm seeing like right here. So now I'm going in with the sanding bands, the 180 grit sanding band, the exact same one I did to prep her nails with. Sorry I didn't get her nail prep on camera. But like I said, these are full covers. So in order to turn them into half covers, you can cut a little like moon shape in it. But I didn't because I just moved the welt part that's supposed to go all the way down. I moved it all the way up. If you've seen it done before, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I glued it down like regular, and she still has the nails on, and they are on her just fine. And yes, this is another debulking / smoothing space. After you use the Panda 5-in-1, sometimes it leaves very deep ridges, and you can't get them out with the hand file quickly. So I will go ahead and use the sanding band, and it removes the step of me having to do too much with the hand file. So this is a 80/80 grit hand file from Natali Carmona or Getting Out 32. And this is the first time I'm shaping her tips, making them square, and I'm not touching the sides too much. I'm only getting rid of any acrylic that's hanging over or any tip that's hanging over from me adjusting it the first time. Like making sure that the nails were fitting her from sidewall to sidewall. That's what I'm talking about when I said adjust the first time. And then now I'm going in with the buffer. Make sure your nails are very, very smooth and actually even, because once you apply that gel polish, it will show. Like it's just gonna look very, very bumpy. And you're gonna have to fill it in with gel polish and top coat, and it's still not gonna look right. So after I'm done buffing, I went ahead and dusted the nails off and wiped them down with some alcohol. And then I'm going in with this brush, and then this gel polish is from Model 1's. I could not find my creation gel polish. It would have made this so much nicer if I could have found it. But I'm going in doing my French, filling it in, and then I will go in with the second coat, and I'm going to show you how I do my second coat. But I've been doing a lot of French videos lately, so I feel like you guys kind of get the gist. And it's going to be a while since you see Alexia's nails again, because she's going off to school. So we want to kind of do one last hurrah. So she really wanted some curved nails for like ever, and I only did them on her like one time, and then they popped off anyways because she was like working and all that. So I decided to give her some XXL curved ones. And yes, this is just a very regular cleanup brush. It came in like a pack of the white little free packet that's always floating around. Like you can probably buy this on Amazon for like a couple of dollars, and those brushes work very well to me. And you want to make sure your Frenches line up before you fully commit to polishing it out, because you'll see one of mine later on is a little bit lower than it should be. So it just looks different automatically. Like you can tell it looks different, which I preferred that look. You guys are going to see it in like a minute or two. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fill everything in with the liner brush too, because it just makes it a little bit easier because I don't have to be as careful, and then this fits much better. So for these first couple of nails, I'm using the Aivy Co brush. I don't know if it's in a 15 or 20, and then I switched to my Get Nailed 32 liner brush. So about the little brushes with the white end on them, if you type in Amazon 15-piece nail art brush set, like 50 million of those are going to pop up. They used to, at first when you just type in nail art brushes, that big old pack was the first thing to pop up. But I got mine with a Saviland thing of like paint pots, and it came with it for like an extra $1 or something. But you can get them on Amazon in like, there's different colors for literally the exact same kit. Just know that it is not the best of quality, but I also use the fan brush in order to do my gel polish ombres as well as my pigment powder ombres. So that brush that comes in, it's just a regular fan brush. You can buy like a fan brush separately as well, but yeah, I'm just letting you guys know what little kit I'm talking about. And after I'm done with the Frenches, it will be time for the end of the video. Sadly, I did not get the bling recorded on camera, but I do have the finished look and like some videos at the end of her wearing them. So stay tuned, and yes, I will be back later. So as you can probably see already, this one is a lot lower than the other ones. You can kind of tell, especially when I pull out the other brush to kind of fill it in. It's just like way more space to fill in. And like I said, I prefer this one over the other ones that I did, but she liked the really, really deep ones. But yeah, it's just an easy fix going in and removing the gel polish. But yes, this is a more in-depth video of how I do Frenches like on a person for curved nails. It kind of depends also, because sometimes doing Frenches on curved nails feels easier than doing them on straight nails. I prefer straight nails just aesthetically and just like feeling wise. I like them better, but make sure you always measure your Frenches either way, and do whatever method keeps you consistent. I've been doing my Frenches like this since 2019 when I first started, because I started doing all the other methods everyone else was doing. Like there was the A, and then there was the lines, and there was the fill in the tip. But yeah, so here it is. Here's the difference between them. And let me know which French you prefer, the more almond Frenched or the deep French. And then this is her thumb. So this is the final nail of me redrawing on the French. And after this, I will go ahead and show you how I do my second coat. So she managed to smudge and cure her fingers some way, somehow, without me seeing it. I never saw her bump it. I guess she did it quietly and didn't say anything. But all I'm doing right now, and this looks so messy, but I'm going in And I'm painting over the French completely, especially in the middle, because the sides are very densely packed on. I know they are because that's where the liner brush connected the most times with the most gel polish. So all I'm doing is brushing over it with the bottle in the, no, with the brush in the bottle. Then I go in with the liner brush after I do the little cleanup brush, push it all the way back as far as I possibly can, even go over that line if I have to, just to make sure it's like really, really, really clean. And then I go with my liner brush and clean it up and really flatten it out and even everything out. And sometimes I may go over the sides if I feel as though it's missing it, but really connecting everything in. And then I will cure it for a final 60 seconds. Then I went ahead and did the bling, and then I went ahead and top coated. And yes, it's been a long time since I did curved nails. Let me know if you guys like curved nails or straight nails, and let me know how you think I did. And yes, I'm just using 100% acetone, by the way, to do this. And make sure you get up any stray white, because it will leave white streaks on the nail behind if you do not get all of the acetone up with the white polish on it. So do not drench your brush in acetone and then wipe the nail, because all it's going to do is distribute white particles all around your entire nail. And it's just going to make it look very messy when you come to top coat, and it is cured in. So you might have to go over with your buffer or your sanding band to remove that excess gel. So I'm gonna let you guys watch, and then that will be the end. Always make sure you are wiping off your sides, because as you see, every time I run my finger underneath, that's what I'm doing, is wiping off the sides and the underneath, because gel polish will pull there and it'll make your nails even fatter and even wider. And because gel polish has a tendency to make the nails look a little bit puffy sometimes. So this kind of helps not widen your shape out or round your shape. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and ring the bell. Everything I linked to be linked to down below in the description. Also, I did file the nails a second time after I top coated. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.